Hey Mob, welcome back. I'm Kim, I'm from the Deadly Kindies team, and today we have with us...
I'm Kendi. Hey you mob, how yous going? Thank you for joining us today. I work at Birthing in Our Community on the South Side. I also work in the Deadly Kindies team with Sis Kim here too. So thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us. Before we get started today, we just want to have a quick yarn about our Deadly Kindies kit. If you're up to date with your 715 at one of your local clinics and you're enrolled in Kindy, you are eligible to get one of these free Deadly Kindy kits. There's a whole heap of goodies inside, so make sure your mum and dad or your nan or papa, whoever you live with, asks reception or the GP about getting one of these Deadly Kindy kits.
Yeah, you'll be sorted for Kindy then. It's got a hat, a blanket, lunchbox, a shirt, kind of like what we're wearing here today. So you'll be all ready to go for Kindy. And enrollments are still happening for 2022. So make sure if you're interested in getting your little one into Kindy, you can contact us on our socials or have a yarn at your local clinic.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, before we get started, as always, we always like to do a acknowledgement of country.
That's right.
You can join us at home, or if you're at Kindy, you can show your kindergarten teachers how to do this too. All right.
Here is the land. Here is the sky. Here are my friends, and here am I.
We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we learn, play, and discover. Now, today we have a very new book that we have. It's called Ceremony by Adam Goods.
Very special.
I was very excited to get this book to share with everybody.
You went out on the first day it was available,
I did.
Didn't you, sis? That's how excited you were for this one because you read Adam's previous book, hey?
Somebody's Land.
Somebody's Land. It's a very special one as well. So let's get into Ceremony today.
And Ceremony has a lot of language. It has a lot of Adam Goods' language in it that we are going to try our very best to pronounce. So hopefully we can get that right.
We will try. And you can try at home along with us as well. So important to learn language and keep culture alive, isn't it?
Definitely.
Here we go.
Nanga Nanga Yakati. Tonight will be the ceremony. Beautiful pictures already.
I know. I love that. Kookaburra laughs above our heads, waking sleepers from their sandy beds. Warrandu and Idi join the echo, but Wakala can't crow with a beak full of gecko.
Oh, I think they're talking about this one over
here.
here.
Nanga, Nanga, Yakari. Not long now till our ceremony.
Our family gathers as the Ardla burns, the fire. Oh. The Varundu rises up as we take it in turns to prepare for the pit. To prepare the pit for the Mai we'll share. But under the rocks, something gives us a scare.
Oh.
Nanga Nanga Yakati, you'll get a surprise at our ceremony.
Who's that under the rocks?
Oh, I wonder what he's trying to get, that snake.
Arada, Miru, well, he's been told he'll meet Mathari Atu if he's brave and bold. Then there she is, catching his eye, and all of a sudden both get quite shy. Nanga, Nanga, Yakari, you'll make new friends at our ceremony.
Then all the aunties, sisters and mothers part from fathers, uncles and brothers, because each group has business the other can't see, but someone's not where they're supposed to be.
Uh-oh.
Someone's being cheeky. Nanga Nanga Yakati, the cousins are cheeky at our ceremony. Yeah, the women are going this way with the babies and the children, and off the men go.
And look what they've got here, sis. What do you think they're going to do with this?
Oh, I wonder.
Looks like some beautiful ochre.
Let's see what they get up to. Here it is.
Dressing up and getting ready. The alku goes on. Just hold steady. Dots and lines our fingers press. Oh, but someone's making a deadly mess. Nanga, nanga, yakety. Looking wonder for ceremony.
There's that ochre we were just talking about. Everyone's getting painted up.
Telling stories and symbols. Different mob have different ochre paintings representing lots of different stuff stories and
lots of different tribes.
That's right.
The udi starts when one voice calls. The talking stops and silence falls. Then clap 6 tap, 1, 2, 3. But a stick is missing. Where could it be? Look at this cheeky one.
Oh.
Nanga, nanga, yakety. The babies are sweet at our ceremony. How cute.
Look at Baba.
Look at the men doing their dance here.
And the young ones learning from them, hey.
Passing down knowledge.
That's right. When then they grow up, they will be the ones to do the dances too, hey.
That's right.
The girls dance the emu, the swan and the snake. The boys spread their arms and their legs they shake. But as they dance the kangaroo, one bounces, squish into Wilkapoo. Oh no, look under his foot. Nanga, nanga, yakety, watch your step at our ceremony. Oh dear. That's all right. That's what happens when we're outside sometimes, hey?
Gotta be careful.
Clean it up. We'll be right.
Elders start yarning. The kids gather round by the flickering alder and its crackling sound. They send us out for more sticks and bark. But who's that hiding in the dark?
Oh.
Nanga, nanga, yakety. Everyone's laughing at our ceremony. Everyone's having a good time.
Yeah, having big laughs. Look, spooking each other out.
It's always good to have a yarn around the fire.
That's
listening
right.
to our elders and telling stories.
Having a laugh. That's how we go, isn't it? Always spooking each other. Tummy's rumbling. We're ready to eat. Licking our lips for a tasty treat. The muru stir coals to cook it through the juicy tail of an urudlu. Nanga, nanga, yakety. The mai is great at our ceremony. Ready for the mai, for their feed, having their food. What are they having?
Ooh, kangaroo tail.
Yum.
Vera is full and the stars are high. We all begin to yawn and sigh. The stories from family are for us to keep, and one day we'll tell them. But for now, let's sleep. They've had their ceremony. Now it's time to rest.
Yeah, you can see. I know in my language, Darug language, we call them ganya for this style of home. Yeah. Look, this fella here sleeping out. Doesn't mind if it rains, it looks like.
No, I've got some mob that don't mind doing that either.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. And that's the end of the story. So as we said at the beginning, this is a story that Adam Goods wrote, hey. And then we've got Ellie Laing and David Hardy. So
what a beautiful book. We're so glad we got to share that book with you today.
And I love that. Nanga, nanga, yakety, how they repeat that throughout the story. Hey, that's deadly. Yeah. The ceremony. All right.
All right, let's move on to our activity.
Okay, sis, you ready? Pass this over. So we're going.
If you can see, you might be able to recognise what this is. This is our Aboriginal flag. And what we're going to do today is we've got some cellophane paper.
Deadly.
Got some red and some yellow, and we're just going to do a little simple activity that you can do at home or you can do at Kindy. We've just got some black cardboard paper, some contact paper, and we're just going to stick these on in the colours that they go.
That's right.
We've got black at the top, yellow in the middle, and red down the bottom.
And you might have these things at home because lots of, if you've got older brothers and sisters as well, because you got to contact your school books, hey? So you might have some contact If you don't have cellophane, you could use anything. Hey, sis, you could use, cardboard, paper, whatever you got at home. But, yeah, today we're using cellophane, and it's going to look really effective, for the yellow for the sun, the red.
I think I'm going to hang this on a window at home.
Oh, deadly.
The sun will come through and catch all those beautiful colours.
Almost like stained glass, hey?
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay. Now we'll stick piece by piece.
Having big pieces and small pieces is really good for our fine motor.
That's right.
Getting our fingers used to pinching things and lifting up small, tiny things, tiny items and objects. It's like when you're outside, picking up different sticks and leaves and little gum nuts.
And it's good to also to use, like you can use both hands as well, like we talk about when our Jarjums are young, like hand preference, like, oh, they're going to be right-handed or left-handed, but it's good to get muscles strong in both of your hands really, so you can reach and use your left hand, your right hand.
Yeah, that's right. Because, our young ones, they're always busy. They're always out and about. And, sometimes they might hurt one hand or they hurt one foot. And it's good to know they can use the other.
I know my dad, he's real deadly. He can, throw a ball and kick a footy with either foot or either hand. I've always been jealous of him for that.
Too tricky. Hey?
Try and throw a ball with my left hand. I'm not very good. I go through the window, so I use my right hand. But yeah, good for hand-eye coordination as well. And talk about the colours, and we always yarn about that. Hey, about like art activities that we do. It's not just always about being creative, but you can think about like, oh, how many pieces am I putting on? Counting how many.
And think, art activities like this. For our little ones, they don't have to be, as you said, art activities. They can be therapeutic activities, just something that's some mindfulness, something to sit down with a group or sit down by themselves if they're looking for something to do. Just have some time alone.
Yeah, that's right. And how about like when we finish, you said you're going to hang this up at home, I'm guessing for your son, hey, in his room. What do you reckon how he would feel when he looks at this flag, He's only little, but he still has yarns about to you about the flag, eh?
He does. So he goes to daycare, and his daycare, they fly the flags, and every morning when we're driving to daycare and he sees those flags, he is so proud.
Aww.
So proud of his flag, and that he knows it's his and that's his culture. So I think if he has this hanging in his room, he'll wake up or he'll be going to bed always so proud.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's so deadly. Like I got goosebumps. Look, it's so important for our Jarjums to know from a young age that, be proud of who you are. You've got thousands of years of culture running through your veins. It's so important to honor our ancestors and everything that everyone's been through. So to be able to even just, something as simple as flying the flag, it means a lot, and it shows you belong, you're part of this,
Yeah, definitely, sis. And I think, we, if there's any educators listening to this yarn, it's important to know that our young Jarjums, our First Nations children, they do have a sense of belonging when they have their flag flown, or when it's, in their classroom.
That's right.
Hanging near their backpacks, or they're seeing it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It gives them a sense of belonging in their environment, in their space.
Yeah. And that, I know Mob talk about all the time. When you see a flag somewhere, it represents a safe space. Like, even though it might not be a mob run environment, it's like, these people care. They acknowledge First Nations mob, Torres Strait Islander flag as well.
Yeah.
I'm welcome here. So it's just something very simple that anyone can do to show that, mob are welcome.
Yeah. And, allowing our little ones to be a part of that flag raising too.
Yes, I love that. I know I've seen a video of your son doing that, hey.
Yeah, and he talked about that forever.
Yeah.
He was so proud that, you know, that was his thing. He was able to put that up for the day and see that fly, and that was his you know, his proud moment. Bless him.
So nice.
Oh, here we go.
What do you reckon? We to hold it up?
Here
You
you
want
go,
to take that little
everyone.
one off? Oh, it's stuck on. That's all good.
I'll turn around this way. Here we go. What do you reckon, you mom?
So nice. Can we see? It's a bit of a glare. That's all right. How good is that? And look, you can still see through here.
Yeah. If you do this at home or at Kindy, make sure you tag us. We'd love to see. You could even do little small versions.
Yeah, and you could do like pictures. You could do your totem or you know,
sort of native animals.
Yeah, anything. You could cut out any kind of shape in the cardboard, put that contact behind. This is just one example of what you could do. I love that. And you know what too? When that hangs up in your son's room, those colours will come through as well. So
you might hang it on the window.
Yeah, you could take a photo and put it up in the comments and show, you know, you can show all these mob what they can do at home, and then you can share your pictures as well, because we often give out prizes, don't we?
Yes,
so
we do.
If you share something special with us, we might be able to send you something special out as well. We love to see that. Alrighty.
Good. Before we go, I wanted to sing a little lullaby. Kendy's going to play the little instrument.
I'll shake along.
This is one we've done up ourselves, and you can sing this. I sing this at home with my son before he goes to bed.
Beautiful,
It's
sis.
a nice short one.
Yeah.
All right. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, can you show me how deadly you are? Can you close your eyes so tight? Can you fall asleep tonight? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, can you show me how deadly you are?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice soft one.
Yeah, nice lullaby sounds.
Thanks
Love
for
that.
joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See you, Mob. Thank you.
Bye.